like mud. Too early for the internet flood. Mama yelled, be home by 10, and we learned to code at IBM. Black and white TV glow, Walter Cronkite told us so. 3 channels and a baseball game. Now the news can't spell your name. We had vinyl 8 tracks, cassette stacks too. Now my toaster's got opinions and Bluetooth. Hey, we're the Generation Jones, halfway flesh and half machines. Rotary phones to glowing screens, living in the great in-between. We played outside, skinned our knees. Now AI writes symphonies. A little bit lost, a little bit wise. Generation Jones survives. Streetlights flicker, time to run. Neighborhood kids and summer sun. And Dad brought home a beige PC, said type C, :/ to me. We memorized phone numbers cold, folded maps like pirate gold. Now the kids just tap a screen and ask directions from an AI machine. We learn cursive keyboard class. Now passwords change too dang fast. Hey, we're the Generation Jones, halfway saints and Rolling Stones. From vinyl grooves to streaming shows, nobody knows where Jonesy goes. We watch the factories disappear, watch politicians sell us fear. A little cynical, still polite. Generation Jones tonight. Watergate broke all the trust. Pensions vanished into dust. 14% on a mortgage loan. Still somehow we bought a home. Latchkey kids with house keys swinging. Bruce Springsteen on the radio singing. 1 foot back and 1 foot gone, wondering where the world moved on. Let's go. Hey, we're the Generation Jones, the missing link nobody owns. Industrial hearts, digital brains, riding history, shifting lanes. We knew the world before the feed, before your phone knew what you need. And there'll never be another kind, caught between the old and new timeline. Yeah, we survived disco, we survived dial-up, and buddy, we can survive anything. I see you staring at the ceiling. 3 a.m. bills on your mind, wondering where the next meal's coming from, and if your clothes are the right kind. But life ain't the sandwich on your plate, and the body ain't the shirt on your back. You're chasing shadows in the mirror, boy, and you're running out of track. Consider the ravens up above the city lights. They don't punch a clock, they don't store a single bite. No 401, no barn out in the sticks. Yet every morning the Father drops the breakfast from the sticks. So why are you worrying, little flock? Can't add an inch to your height with all that anxious talk. Look at the lilies in the field. They never spin, they never sow. But Solomon in all his glory never stole the show. If God dresses the grass that's here today and in the fire tomorrow, how much more is he gonna dress you, oh ye of little faith, in your sorrow? It's the Father's good pleasure to hand you the whole kingdom, baby, whenever you want to measure. The whole world's out there hustling, chasing every dollar sign. They got their eyes on the bottom line, but yours are on the divine. He already knows you need the bread. He already knows you need the wine. So quit scrolling through your worries like they're gonna save you time. Seek first the kingdom, that's the only door you gotta knock. Everything else gets added like a melody that just won't stop. You're not a stranger in this story, you're the one he calls his own. Little flock, you're never ever alone. So why you worrying, little flock? Oh, the ravens laugh, the lilies rock. Solomon's robes look second rate next to the way the Father dresses your fate. Fear not, fear not. Open up your hands and let it go. All these things shall be added, and the peace of God you'll know. Take no thought for tomorrow. Tomorrow's got its own parade. Sufficient for the day is the trouble it's already made. So rest easy, little flock. The King is on his throne and is singing over you. You are not alone. You are not alone. Another sunrise, same old drive. Clocking, cubicle walls closing tight. Meetings blur into lunch, then more screens. Emails pile, clock out, fade into night. Home to silence, smoke through the dark. Dinner alone, the saint steals a spark. Repeat, repeat, like a wheel that won't turn. Is this the fire, or just a burn? more alive. In Him I am found, in Him I am alive. In Him reflections in the mirror, my reflection's not the same. Reflections in the mirror of the man that I became. I cannot clearly see the things right before me, my vision clouded by age. But I can clearly see my life as I turn back my history's page. I can see me at my worst, and I can see me at my best. I am proud of my successes, but my weakness I confess. Reflections in the mirror, my reflection's not the same. Reflections in the mirror of the man that I became. I can see in my children my image and my likeness. Upon them reflected my strength and my weakness. I can see how they've grown beyond my own means. My pride in them increases each day, so it seems. Reflections in the mirror, my reflection's not the same. Reflections in the mirror of the man that I became. I can see the things I would have changed if I had the chance again. I can see how my choices left ground that I could not regain. I can see how time passed so quickly like fine pouring sand. I can see how my life was guided and shaped by His hand. Reflections in the mirror, my reflection's not the same. Reflections in the mirror of the man that I became. I can see those times when I couldn't conquer my own sin. I can see how my selfishness hurt others more than my pain within. And I can clearly see how God broke me and drew me to His side. I can see the depth of His love as He forgave me with arms open wide. Reflections in the mirror, my reflection's not the same. Reflections in the mirror of the man that I became. Reflections in the mirror, my reflection's not the same. Reflections in the mirror of the man that I became. As my life slowly fades, much more could be said. More time is behind me than what lies ahead. But I'll leave you with this from my heart to yours. It's never too late to make a change to your course. It's never too late to make a change to your course. Reflections in the mirror, my reflection's not the same. Reflections in the mirror of the man that I became. once saw your face in a frame in my mind, drawn by these eyes of mine. Every line fell into place so clear, but you were never really here. I kept you safe in a gallery inside, where all of my thoughts would hide. But pictures don't speak, and they never explain why love can be felt as pain. And you were painted there, hanging somewhere deep in my sight, but I couldn't hold you, even if I wanted you to stay for the night. You look back at me like you almost knew what I was going through, but something was lost between what we see and what we're meant to be. My eyes made a world where you could remain untouched by the doubt and strain. But visions can lie, and they often do. They show what they want, but it's not true. And you were painted there, hanging somewhere deep in my sight, but I couldn't hold you, even if I wanted you to stay for the night. If you could step through the lines I drew, you'd see what I never knew, that all of the art I made of you was something I dreamed, but it's not true. Still you're painted there, hanging somewhere, fading from view. And I keep on seeing what I believe in, but it's never quite you. So I close my eyes, let the picture go where it goes. I don't know, but I couldn't hold you, even if I wanted you to stay for the night. He's a boy wrapped in strength, forever young at heart, always playful in the chaos, knows when to play his part. Sometimes serious when the shadows fall, passion burning like a fire, answering the call. Unbridled, he's a fool, running wild and free, but under control, watch him rise, a conqueror he'll be. He sees the humor in the ridiculous, laughs right in danger's face, but when others need protecting, he charges into the fray. What is a man? What is a man? He's joy in every victory, seeking hands that understand. With a godly woman beside him, there's nothing he can't do. He chases peace through the storm, but a man. He feels the weight of the world, but shows it to only a few. Loves with his whole being, fierce and ever true. Loyal to his brothers, stands tall through the fight. Forgiveness comes slow, but when it does, it's right. Wise in his silence, when the words don't need to say, but loud in celebration, when the shadows fade away. He'll give his life for a friend, no hesitation in his soul. For an idea worth dying for, he'll gladly pay the toll. What is a man? What is a man? He's joy in every victory, seeking hands that understand. With a godly woman beside him, there's nothing he can't do. He chases peace through the storm, but fights for what is true. What is a man? Fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God. Yeah, that's a man. He rushes toward the danger, heart beating like a drum, for the ones he loves, for the battles yet to come. Deep inside he carries fire, tempered by grace, a conqueror, a protector in this sacred place. What is a man? A man is fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God. Yeah, that's a man. 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 In my world, you're the only star that shines. Our love runs deeper than the deepest sea. In my world, your smile sparks like magic every time. It's forever just you, forever you and me. Your laughter echoes through my every dream. Your beauty lights up everything I see. But you don't notice, though the whole room screams. When you walk in, they're all they wanna be. My world is a dream, but you can't see me here. In your world, I'm invisible, I disappear. My world is a dream, and I wish it wasn't so. When will our worlds collide? When will we finally know that we'll be together as one? Yeah. inside my head. Every glance you give could stop my heart instead. But I'm just a shadow in the life you lead, watching from the edges, wishing you could see me. What can I do to make you turn my way? How do I steal your heart, make you wanna stay? I cross every distance, rewrite every rule, just to feel your love, baby. I'd break them all for you. My world is a dream, but you can't see me here. In your world, I'm invisible, I disappear. My world is a dream, and I wish it wasn't so. When will our worlds collide? When will we finally know that we'll be together as one? Yeah. Come on, let our worlds collide. When our worlds collide, then we'll be together as one. When our worlds collide, you and me, you and me, you and me. Working for the man. Alarm clock ringing for the break of dawn. Steel-toed boots and the coffee's on. Punch that clock while the sky turns gray. Sell my soul for another day. Boss man smiling from his leather chair, talking profits while I pull my hair. Sweat on my brow and grease on my hands. Still can't get ahead in this promised land. Every Friday comes and goes, where the money went, nobody knows. Working for a living, working every long day, working till my body aches. Still got bills to pay. Working for the man, doing the best I can. Is this all this life can be? Pain and misery. The man says, boy, you gotta work more hours, while he's buying whiskey and a brand new car. I say, what for? What's the use? Can't even afford a Sunday cruise. Always working, never shirking. Not enough daylight for the hurting. Break my back just to survive. Call this living, I call it barely alive. Another year, another lie. Keep working till the day you die. Working for a living, working every long day, working till my body aches. Still got bills to pay. Working for the man, doing the best I can. company tree. Kiss the ring and shake the right hand. That's the way they run this land. Well, I've had enough of their factory grind. A free man's dream still burns in my mind. Down the line, cold lemonade and a starry sky. Spent my whole life on the chain. Now I'm leaving all that pain.